Hi everybody, my name is Janine. I'm a spiritual medium. So a lot's been going on. I took 3 days off. A lot was coming through, a lot of clearing, mainly a lot of old clearing of like past traumas, not feeling like the victim anymore. Basically, is releasing being the victim. And what I realized, and going through my dark night or whatever you want to call it, more of my past was coming forward that I needed to clear. And a lot of the victimhood of feeling like a victim. So I've been releasing a lot of that. I've been doing a lot of writing, a lot of clearing, a lot of walking, a lot of crying. And it's been a big opportunity for me. And I've been told this is a big opportunity for a lot of us. This is a time for us, especially because we're coming into a full moon, lunar eclipse, I believe. And it's a time for us to let go of the old. It's time to let go of the past. It doesn't need to dictate our future. We create our future. So are we the victim, or are you going to create what you want in your life? So it's been a really interesting. And then they want me to share something. This is how the angels will speak with you. Years ago when I started, I really believe, I think I've shared this before, I really believe that the awakening has been awakening process on and off. Like mine, I think I really see parts of it where I started waking up around 2000, 2007, 2008. And they kept telling me I'm one of them. And I was like, how can I be one of you? They're saying they're an angel. So they're saying, and I'm an angel. Then I came down here because I wanted to help. Okay. So I asked my angels about a week ago, and I talk to Gabriel daily and Michael too, but I never really asked them, okay, prove it to me. If I'm an angel, what's my angel name? And I told them I want a deadline, like in 3 days, I want to be shown in a clear sign what my name is. And I kept hearing like Astara, Astara, and I'm like, okay, you're just adding an aim to my name because I'm also known as Little Star. I've It's a long story, but maybe I'll share it one day. But it's basically, I found out I have like I don't know how much, but a little bit of maybe Blackfoot Native American. And well, years ago, I was studying Native Americanism and shamanism, and I was told I was given a name, and it was named Little Star because I give people hope. So they told me my name was Astara, and I'm like, okay, you're just adding a name. And I'm like, she's like, and I kept hearing, well, you want something more fancy? And so I heard Astaria or something like that. And she just kept saying Astara. So I was doing a video on a pick a card, and I haven't used this deck in probably, oh God, 15 years maybe. And out falls Astara. So I have to share the message with you because I thought it was really fascinating and it really clicked with me, and I had goosebumps all over because she was telling me my name is Astara. And so I was like, that's my angel name. So I thought that was really funny. But she says, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So there you have it. I'm not compromising. I am healing and I'm transcending and I'm moving forward. I am a spiritual healer, spiritual medium, and I'm stepping forward. So, in this morning's reading, in the cards that I had picked out, and I asked a guy to come forward, and I asked him, show me what we need to know. So, the first card I got that fell out, and I'm telling you, all my cards fell out. The first one was Nine of Raphael, make a wish. And it says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. I've been feeling a lot of the energy shifting. I've been feeling a lot of the positivity coming forward, the lightness of heart, letting go I guess the ego mind talking so much, and transforming those thoughts into more positive thoughts. And it's just really time to let that go. So they're saying it's time to make a wish. This is a time, I feel like, I think there's a portal opening up in December. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's one coming up soon, probably because of the lunar eclipse. So I'm really hearing that we really need to make that wish, let go of all that stuff that's holding you back, I'm hearing make blessing water under the moon. Write it on the bottle. Lunar eclipse, full moon, the day, put your intention of white light and love, releasing all negativity, whatever it is that you want to release. Make that wish into the water that you want. Leave it under the moon. Let it sit under the moon. Let it charge. It will take the vibration of it, but it's also more about your intention too. So put your intention on it. They're saying also, if you want to write on a card and put your intention, what you want it to release from, you can also put that card underneath the water, and the water will help charge it because it's going to be magnified. So try that out and see how that works. But it's time to really, what they're saying is time to let go of the ego mind. It's time to start thinking with the heart. Quit letting the mind dictate how you feel. Start moving forward start getting past that, because it's up to us to change what we want. Dreams become reality. What do you want? Dream what you want to be. Start putting in emotion. What would your day be in and day out? It's like, think about it. But yeah, it's a time for a joyful time of life right now, and it's time for us to feel it. And it's time for you to listen to your guidance and listen to the synchronicities. They're saying, like, numbers, angels. I'm hearing big synchronicities for a lot of people, so listen to the signs. And then the next card that fell out was Seven of Gabriel. I'll show you the card. Seven of Gabriel. And it says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So this is the time to really step into your personal power. Who are you really? Get yourself centered in who you really are. Start embodying that person of who you are. Claim your power. Don't let other people make you feel like you're not that person. It's up to you to make you feel how you want to feel. So they're saying stand up for what you believe in. If there's basically what I'm hearing is like, stand up for yourself, your boundaries, stand up for, if it's for a good cause, that kind of thing. But I'm hearing it's more within ourselves, within our embodiment, to really stand up for the power within ourselves. And, it's time to move forward. It's time to get going. It's time to fly that unicorn, fly that Pegasus, whatever it is. But it's time to move forward. It's time to fly. And it's time to claim your personal power and believe in yourself. We've been doing a lot of clearing. So it's really believe in that. Really embody it. Really feel it in your heart. Write it out. Get rid of all those negative thoughts. If you're having a bad day, write it out. Get it out. Script out what you really want in your life. So that way you can embody it more in yourself and your energy body. Because we're clearing all the old emotions. And it's like I'm seeing, like, our bodies are being cleansed or being renewed, regenerated. I feel like I'm a new person, basically. It's like you're going to shed away all that stuff. So even if you've been crying, you're shedding away the old self, is what I was hearing. You're shedding the old part of who you were used to be. And, what made you feel so, down on yourself, or why you kept isolating, or why you kept pulling away from life. What made you feel that you had to pull away. So we're really becoming into center with that. And we're really being shown how to get past that. And it's really time to get heart-centered. Ask for the angels to come forward. Ask for Source God, Mother Gaia, to help come in and heal the heart, because it's time to really open up the heart, really quit getting out of up here, because this is where we get stuck. If we start getting in those emotions, we perpetuate it, and then we forget how it feels to feel bliss again, because we've gotten out of our heart center, and we start believing what our thoughts are telling us, and that's how powerful the thoughts are. So get out of those thoughts. Get meditating, get centered, hold on to crystals. Crystals really help me. I love my crystals. And they really help me to feel more calmer, more centered, getting out of my head, that kind of thing. So it's really time to move on. So the next card, it says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, analytical, and blunt. So that's Page of Michael. This one, it's all about the mind, getting out the analytical, your perception on everything. But an exciting new challenge is going to be coming forward. and you have what it takes to succeed. Maybe it's a new job offer. They're saying, review your contracts very closely. Um, Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So yeah, review everything very thoroughly. Look at everything you're signing before you do it, because maybe there's a loophole you're not sure of. So be careful. Be careful of it. There are sometimes when our analytical mind, our ego mind, needs to be in center, because it helps us to be able to analyze what we need to get through in life. In the 3D world. But in this one, it's about being analytical. Be truthful. If you have to be blunt, but be in a nice way. But there's something new coming for you, and it's a big opportunity. And from what I'm seeing that's going to happen from this opportunity is, well, it's also releasing old stuff too. Because when I got the next one, it all made sense to me. So, releasing, and the Michael cards are more in your mind and are analytical, or worrying or fears, things like that. So a new challenge may come forward, and I'm feeling it could be an emotional challenge, because that's where I was feeling it was from. And it's a new emotional challenge. And then you got the 10 of Michael, which follows it. I got a glare here, sorry. It says 10 of Michael. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So when I was seeing that these two together, because I believe they fell out together, exciting new challenge. So it's just like when I was reading from these two cards together, it was an emotional new challenge you're going to get past, and you've ended it. It's like it's done. You don't need to do anything else with it. You're not going to be presented with this one anymore, because you finally have finished healing from this dark soul aspect, and you're finally free. You're going to finally feel free of this. So I've been cleansing away old traumas, basically since I was 2, maybe before that, because my mom was pregnant with me when she was 16. So I could have been picking up negative energy from in that time era, and being forced to get married. There's probably a lot of feelings that she was feeling, and I probably took it on. But at 2 years old, I had, probably from starting then, I've had, traumatic little experiences happen from then on. And it's kind of hindered my ability to think or heal, and it's been old trauma stuck in my energy body. So in this energy that I was feeling in the last week or so, it was like releasing those old victimhood feelings of being traumatized at 2, 6, whatever it is, 4 being electrocuted, 6, I had an emotional experience happen to me as a kid, so there's been little aspects of me that I've had to heal, and not realizing that all those emotions get stuck in our bodies, and that's all our bodies remember. So I was cleansing a lot of that old trauma, and like realizing that, what, I'm not the victim anymore. I don't need to be a victim of that experience of, what held me back at that, at 2 years old or 6 years old or whatever. So it's time to move forward. It's time to let that go and finally feel free of those traumas, of that experience. That's all they are. It's just experiences. So it's time to let it go, really let it go. And I've been shedding a lot of that old dense energy out of my energy bodies, walking more, trying to eat more cleaner foods, no processed foods, especially like bread. And bread's my addiction, so I have to stay off bread. And remembering that bread turns into sugar, and then that gets into our bodies. So we don't want that in our bodies. When I start feeling like I eat more healthier, if I'm making more healthier choices in my food choices, I actually feel more lighter and I feel more freer. So trying to stay off those negative, packaged foods, or, whatever feels dense, listen to your body. Basically is what they're saying. Listen to your body. So you're going to feel free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Because you're letting the past go, you're going to start feeling more gratitude. You're going to feeling more lighter, and you're going to start bringing more opportunities to yourself, because people are going to start seeing that, and they're going to say, oh, I want that. So start shining your light. Put the past behind you. This is time. And I think I even heard on another video this morning, I think her name was Chakra Boosters. She was talking about letting the old go. Oh, I can't remember what it was she was going on. Maybe I'm not supposed to mention her. But anyway, it's time to let all this stuff go. It's time to move forward. It's time to create your future. It's time. Oh, the age of Aquarius. She's talking about the age of Aquarius. So it's this time. It's time to let the old past go. It's time to stop being the victim. It's time to start creating how you want your life to be. How do you want to feel? What does your perfect life look like? What is that dream life that you want to do? Is it, creating art? Is it music? Is it poetry? Is it tarot card readings? Get out there. Start shining your light, because it's time for us as angels, light workers, or whatever we are. They're all a label. But we're here to help others, and we're here to shine our light. And the one way they wanted me to show you is how I speak to my angels, and how they will respond to you if you talk to them. Put it out there. Talk to them like and even give them a deadline. They want to be heard. They want to help you. You just have to let your walls down. And you have to remember, it's free will. They can't just step in. So they really want you to hear that, because it took me a long time. I mean, I've been going through this like 2007, 2008. I started having little experiences, and I started hearing things I didn't want to hear, and I shut everything down. I had knockings at my door, go to my door, and nobody was there. So I've had, a lot of different experiences, and I just kept shutting it down because it scared me, and I didn't want to deal with certain aspects of being a medium. And they're saying you have to put your boundaries. You make your list, make a boundary list of what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. Put it out there in the universe. You created your energy. It's all about energy. Clean the old energy, burn that sage, sage water, whatever it is that you do. Take that cleansing bath, do a ritual Monday, I think it's Monday night, do the full moon. Do a ritual, burn up, like use fire. I think right now the moon's in fire too. Which is giving everybody the energy to move forward, to cleanse away, to let go. So it's a fire energy, and it gives you confidence, basically, to move forward a little bit forward. But they're saying to do try to find an energy spell, or try to find a spell, basically just to write away what you don't want and burn it, let it go, bury it in the dirt somewhere, But it's time to let all that stuff go. Use the water, very powerful, change the energy of your body. Be good to yourself if you're crying. Realize that you're cleansing away the old so you can bring in the new. And the only way you can do it, because when you're holding onto so much energy and you're like this all the time, how can something good come in? You gotta cry, let it go. That way the new can come in. It's all about releasing. So I hope everybody resonated. I hope it helped anybody. And but yeah, if you want a personal reading, Janine, spiritualmedium@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.